Hello YouTube, Mewtwo here with another gameplay video. This time it's Enduro Racer on the Sega Master System. Enduro Racer was of course another early Master System game, 1987 as the title screen says. And interestingly, there's two versions of the game. The Western version actually only contains half the levels that the Japanese version has. When they released it in Japan, it was one of the early 2 mega games, but when it was released in the West, it was only a 1 meg games. Presumably they did that to save on cost of the ROM chips, because I mean, it makes no sense to just cut out half the game otherwise. I haven't actually played too much Enduro Racer, but around the time I was getting back into collecting, it was one of the earliest games I picked up. So let's give it a shot and see how it handles. That's not one to draw to. That wasn't a very good start. Of course, from screenshots and from the very little I played, it always reminded me of like an isometric. Okay, so button 1 is actually break. An isometric Excite Bike. So I'm sure the Sega fans are probably going, no! How can you compare it to Excite Bike? And so far it seems pretty good actually. Big car is a bit annoying. Why am I in a bike if all these other guys are on cars as well on the track? Oh, he crashed. That's interesting. Normally the computer, you don't see them kind of crash and disappear in race games. Oh. I thought he was gonna drive into him. Oh no! Oh, that was a fairly major explosion. Hitting the sign. I'm guessing I'm meant to be getting to a checkpoint in 13 seconds or so, or else it's... Oh. I'm guessing I'm not getting to a checkpoint. This could be a very short commentary. Come on. Nope, it's not looking like it's gonna happen. My lord, that was short. I spent more time on the title screen. Okay, let's give it another go, and hopefully this time I can actually get to the finish. I quite like the music actually. Again, obviously it does repeat a fair bit, but that's to be expected with these early 8-bit games. Get out of the way. See, they just had no realism back then. Where was the mirror signal maneuver? Oh, this is not good. I would have been just better crashing. Oh, this is a disaster. And I was saying earlier about it was one of the first games I picked up when I got back into collecting. It was actually about last summer or so, and I don't mean this June, July, I mean 2010, where I kind of started collecting Master System games in earnest. And at the time I picked up a fairly decent bundle with a load of games I hadn't played before, and some that I had, played a little, but it was one of those cases where it was just so nice to experience a little bit of a lot of different games that I hadn't tried. I guess I'll have another go, given that I keep lasting less than a minute at it. My god, this is hard. And I'm sure there are people going, it's not hard, you're just rubbish at it. Get off the grass. I tried the down routes this time. I meant to add as well in my first commentary that if there's any video or if there's any games that you would like me to play and do a commentary on, please feel free to leave a comment or send me a PM either on YouTube or on any of the forums that I'm on. Oh, get off the grass. And no, you don't have to say get off the grass in your comment or your message if you so wish. You can if you like. I don't think there is a game though called Get Off the Grass. But now that I think of it, there should be. Apparently I'm going 200 miles an hour. What, kilometers? Kilometers, actually. That's surprising. It was kilometers now or back in the 80s. Okay, I'm doing a little better this time. I know I have gotten to the second level in this game. I know it. When I got that bundle, I did get past this level. Hey! I passed the level. Pass 3. Now, presume you get awarded for passing more cars. Your points 3. 3 whole points. Accelerator, handle, tire. Okay, I really should have probably read the manual on this because... Oh, I've taken damage of 4. I've got 3 points, so I can't even repair my damage. And I can't afford anything either, so on with the show. Yeah, and as I expected, the time I had at the end of the last race carried over to this one, so obviously the better you do earlier on, the more time you'll have for the harder courses. I somehow extremely doubt I will be going past this level. Apparently Enduro Racer has a pretty cool end sequence. I don't know why, but I am getting no speed up. I'm guessing I'm... Oh, maybe you can change your orientation on the ramps. Yeah, I didn't realise that, but if you pull down as you're going up the ramps, you kind of get more lift. Oh. And of course, if you steer around the obstacles, you don't crash into them. But I've been told that Enduro Racer has a very inspirational ending. I guess I won't find it out unless I look at VG Museum or someplace like that. Come on, get moving. It's a pity you can't tell how far you are from the end, or there's no real indication of progress other than, I suppose, if you played the game a few times you'd know. Because obviously I could have been near the end and just a couple of seconds away, or I could have been half a minute away from all the slowdown I was getting. Anyway, given that immense progress, making it all the way to the second level, I think I'll leave it there. So, how do I rate this one? I think for Master System enthusiasts, this is definitely a buy it. It is a good game, and it does have that one more go because I could do a bit better. However, I think if you weren't as into the Master System or into the 8-bits in general, you might not find it as interesting. It's a tough one. I'm kind of verging between buy it and try it. I suppose I would say buy it. It's a cheap game, and I mean you can pick it up for a couple of quid, and it's pretty good, so why not?